Hi everybody, I wanted to make a how-to video since we are getting a lot of new students recently, and I thought this might be a great way to make sure everybody was on the same page, as well as I know my current parents have a lot of questions because so many things changed at the beginning of school. So I'm going to take you through all of the steps that you will go through each day in your lessons. Plus, I will go over all of the materials that I gave you previously that maybe we haven't used yet, but we will be needing for future lessons. So to start off with, I'm going to share my screen and show you how to do your logins from Seesaw. So let's get started here. There we go. Okay, so what we have here is our Seesaw screen. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick I'm a student. And then down here, it says scan code. So we're going to scan the code. And I've made a code for me. So all we're going to do is hold this up. And you can see there, now I have all of the lessons. Now, this is the second day of school, and so I have all of the lessons from yesterday as well as the lessons from today. And that's going to be the same thing for your child. If for some reason you're not able to get to a lesson or several lessons for one day, they will roll over to the next day, and I will leave all lessons open until Sunday night at midnight. Monday morning, they will archive, which means they go away, and any assignments that your child has not completed will be logged in as a 0 or incomplete. All right, so going down here, I want to show you our resource room. So this is our virtual classroom. It says August 24th through the 27th. And to access our virtual classroom, we're going to click on this link here. It is not necessary for you to click on this link to complete each day's activities, but it is a nice starting place for when we have our meetings, because I'm going to have all the links to everything in here. So let's go through the classroom first. So we're going to click on this link, and it's going to take us to a larger version of the link just to make sure we are on the one that we want. Click that again, and it's going to take us into these slides. Now, right here is the link for the specials classes. If we click on this week, it takes us to the Seesaw activity that the specials classes have set up for us, which they want us to take a little selfie and post it in there and turn it in. If you click here or through the open door, it will take you into our classroom. Now, as you can see, I've got it set up just a little bit differently from where we were at the beginning when we met the first time. Exit will take you back to the hallway where you can get into the specials classes. Computer Lab will take you to a page that I'm working on currently. These are some websites that I will be getting you guys logins for. Don't have those yet, but I figured we all have a lot on our plates, so I will be getting those for you soon. Remember, click on the house to take you back to our homeroom. Class library is all of the books that I thought you guys would be interested in reading this first week. This library will change every week, and I will be adding new books, taking away some books, so check back here often for lots of new books. Epic is our book library website that we have available to us during school hours. To get there, you will need this code, MMS3297. You'll click on the website, and it will take you to where you put in the code. So MMS3297, click on Go, and then it will take you here to the Epic website. Now for right now, these are my old students. Feel free to click on any of these. They've all been moved on to kindergarten. As I get time, I will be making each of your children an avatar, and so that way it will start building their own library. All right, I'm going to close that out, take us back to the classroom. Now, this is all of our resource rooms for calendar, phonics, math, and theme. So if we go to calendar, you'll see here, we've got all sorts of links in here for you guys to click on. I will be changing these each week, starting with the 3rd week. So they'll be the same all this week and next week. Next week we'll be starting Zoom. Anywhere you see Zoom, that is for our live meetings. That link should work no matter which session that you're clicking into. Remember, if you miss a live teaching session and you want to see the replay, I will be uploading them here to the little movie camera. Phonics is the same thing. I will be having some clickable links. I'll have some information about our letter of the week here. Again, Zoom meeting session there. Math, I've got all of our manipulatives here. I will be having information about our number of the week and our skill of the week here. It will not be updated daily, however, it will only be updated once a week. And then here you'll see our Zoom link. Going back to the homeroom, theme right now, I've got a beach theme. So we've got all sorts of beach and summer themed books for you guys to read together. Now, if we click on my computer here, it will take you to my office. This is my phone number here at the school. This is my school email address. And then of course, of course you can reach me anytime here on ClassTag. We have had a few problems. It seems to be getting better this week. If for some reason I don't get back with you right away on ClassTag, it is because I do not get much phone signal here in my classroom. I have to check it on my computer. So if I'm not right there at my computer, I may not get your message right away. So if I don't get back with you within 30 minutes and it's urgent, please feel free to call me here at the school. And if I'm not in, as soon as I get your message, I'll give you a call back. Now, our schedule looks a little bit different. You can see here I've got Block A, Block B, and Block C. We will be starting our lives August 31st. I've got the Zoom meetings here. Now, we currently are at 37 students, which means we will have to have more than 10 students in each session. So what we will do is Monday the 31st, I will just open the meeting and whomever comes in is who will come in, and we're just going to see how that first day goes. I'm hoping that we're going to do great. I've got it set so that everybody will be muted when they come in. I'll have some music playing for the kids to listen to while we're waiting. There are some rules that I will be posting to you guys as an assignment on Friday. It's not an assignment that you need to turn anything in, other than I want you to go through, read the rules with your children, and then just turn it in so that I know that you've looked at them. It's basic things. Make sure you've got your breakfast or lunch done before you come to class. Make sure you have all your materials. Make sure that you're paying attention and listening, keeping yourself muted when it's not appropriate to be talking. Things like that, but I'll have a lesson for you guys on that later. We will be starting out with just morning meetings. So what you'll see on Monday is all of these live sessions. These other live sessions will be blocked out, so that the only live session that you'll see on our schedule is for morning meeting. If morning meeting goes great, I will send out some messages and we'll be adding in phonics and then math. Now, handwriting is daily independent practice with your name sheets that I gave you guys, with a seesaw assignment on Fridays only, and that will not start until September 11th. Now, I am going to be using these handwriting sheets that I put into your binders. Please feel free to switch these whenever your kiddo is really good at this first sheet. Find a sheet in here that is appropriate for them to be working on their name with. Bell work, that is all of those printables that are in the binder that I gave you guys. Week 1, week 2, I think there's only one of those worksheets that I have assigned as a thing to be turned in. Starting with week 3, you will turn each of those in once a week. You'll take a picture of them every day when you're done, and you'll turn them in on Friday. I will be rolling out a video later this week showing you guys how to do that. Nursery rhyme notebook, same thing. Your child will be working with me during the live sessions to create a class drawing, and then on Friday they will complete their own drawing in their own nursery rhyme notebook. We'll have one of those a week. All right, when we start our lives, we will be using some of our cards. We will be using our hand card to raise our hand. If I'm taking a vote, we have our yes and our no cards. I may be talking about shapes, so we've got our shape cards, and then of course we have our number cards. I will be adding some alphabet cards in there as the year goes on. Plus, if the kids start doing really great and they learn all their 4 basic shapes, we may add some extra shapes on there too. All right, so let's take you back to the homeroom and let's show you what the individual days look like. So if I click here on Monday, which was yesterday's work, you can see here Seesaw rolled out an improvement that allows me to link directly to the activity that you need to finish. So you can click right here on this link to go directly to the activity. I have the objective, the name of the assignment here in the middle column. If there are any materials that you need for the lesson, it will be here in the 3rd column. And then any printables that you will need to print out at home or pick up from the school if you do not have a printer will be here in this right-hand column. When picking up printables from the school, I will leave those up at the front office, and you can pick those up anytime during school hours starting on Monday. So I'll have a folder up there at the front, and you can just come in and say, hey, I need to pick up the printables for Mrs. Lee's virtual class, and they'll hand you the packet. All right, so you can see down here, handwriting right now is independent practice. It is your choice on the materials, and there is no assignment for this week to be turned in. Bell work, there is no assignment to be turned in, so I've got that as a blank. Everything is the same with the exception of Friday. You'll see here this is blank because we do not start virtual Fridays until September 11th. So the week of September 11th, you will see the first Friday assignments filled out here. All right, that's pretty much everything in our classroom library. So let's see what it looks like to complete an assignment. So we're going to go back to, let's see if I can move this over. We're going to go back to Seesaw. And as I scroll up and down, I have a lot of activities to choose from. This one is our practice activity that helps us get used to the tools that are available in Seesaw. And then Know David was our very first activity that we had rolled out as far as our lessons. So you can see here it says waiting for a response. That means that I have not completed and turned in this assignment. And if I look here, move this over, if I look here, these are all the instructions that I will need to follow to complete the assignment. The very first thing says, click the link to read the book. So if I click that link, again, it takes me to a bigger version. Click that, and it takes me right over here to listen to the story. Now, once I'm done with that, I can close out that window, close that, and come right back here. And it says, number 2, click the add response button to open the lesson. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, if the assignment had a lot of instructions and I wasn't sure what I needed to do next, I could click up here and I can open up all of these directions. But I see a big play button right here. So that means I've got something that I need to listen to first. So I need to click my hand tool so I can listen. We just got done listening to the book, Know David. And you can see here, I've got a little recording here. After I listen to it, I close that back out. and I can come to the next page. The pages are meant to be done in sequential order, starting at the top and going all the way down to the bottom. So on this page, again, here's the play button. I would listen to the instructions in the video, and in this video, it says that I am supposed to circle the one who is doing the best job of listening. So I know that this guy right here is doing a great job, so I'm going to circle him. And then I'm going to go to page 3. On page 3, I have another video tutorial to listen to. And again, it asks me to talk about whole body listening, be thinking about what whole body listening is, and choosing the student who is doing the best job. So again, I'm going to circle this young man right here, and I'm going to go to page 4. Now, this is a movement activity, and if I get here and there's no instructions, remember, I can pull these down and I can look and say, oh, looky here. It says use the button to make David's face. So I'm going to make sure I've got my hand button on, and I am going to drag these over. I'm going to make David's face. I'm going to make a happy David. There's his little nose. Bring him some eyes. All right, now at this point, I am done with the activity, and I need to choose how I want to take care of this activity. Do I want to save it as a draft? That means I'm not done with it yet, but I want to save what I've got done so far. Do I want to close it out and get rid of it completely and start over? Or am I ready to turn it in to my teacher? So since I am completely done and I'm very happy with the work that we've done, I am going to click this, and it is going to turn it into the teacher. Now, it's taken me to my journal. You can see here, waiting for teacher approval. This is the point at which it turns it over to me. I will go through and I will look at the assignment. I have the ability to leave comments on here. Down here at the bottom, it will notify you guys if I've left a comment for you. A lot of times it'll just be saying, great job, I love what you've done. Sometimes I'll have a question for you. Sometimes if I notice that you turned in the activity without it being completed, I'll turn it back over to you, and I may say, hey, notice that I didn't see your picture on here. Can you go back through and put your picture on there so that I can turn it in as completed? All right, we are ready to do our next activity. So basically, we would just roll through here and we would complete all of these activities. Now, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, you would have more activities to do. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here and come back to you guys. So each day at 8 o'clock, you will have new assignments made for you. Each week will be different. Right now, we have 3 assignments a day. Starting next week, we will have more because we will be adding in phonics and math specifically, as well as probably a bell work, just so you guys can practice getting those pictures on there and turned in, and it will be ungraded. And then starting week 3, it will be graded as to whether you turned in your work or not. Now, one thing I just wanted to share with you guys is that the handwriting on Fridays, whenever it starts, I am a huge growth mindset teacher. I want to see what your child is doing and where their level of achievement is. And there is no right or wrong in pre-K. Pre-K is all about learning and growing. So when your child writes their name on Friday, I want them to do it independently. Monday through Thursday, Mom and Dad, I want you guys to be helping them out hand over hand, making sure they've got those names correct. But on Friday, no matter what it looks like, I want you to turn in how they write their name all by themselves. And that's really important coming into the next few weeks, because I am going to be contacting you and I need to be doing individual beginning of the year testing. Again, there is no right or wrong. There just is what your child's level of achievement is. So if there's a letter that they don't know the name or the sound of, it is okay. I want to know where they're at now, where they're at the end of the year, and be able to compare those two anytime in between there. So just rest assured, your child is doing a great job, whether they know the correct answer or not. That's all what pre-K is all about. It's about having fun, learning, and growing. So this was a long video. It's one of many, many I'm going to be rolling out to you guys, but I just wanted to let you guys know you are doing a great job. I promise. Even if you feel completely lost, you guys have done an amazing job these first few days. So keep up the good work. I'll be rolling out some more videos, just letting you guys know how things need to be done, little reminders. And if you guys have any problems, get in touch with me. All right. Have a great day, guys.